During this meeting, we will talk about how to find job as a foreign exchange student. Normally, we will hold this presentation in June at the yearly exchange party, but COVID-19 has made this impossible. We would like to share this information with you via YouTube instead. We will explain the PowerPoint presentation via a Q&A session. The presentation will be held by Kai and Zoe from SIBA.
The person, the person asking the question will be represented by our intern from Germany, Zoe Behrens.
The explanation will be given by Kai from Myanmar. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
What does the name SIBA stand for?
It stands for Shizuoka International Business Association.
What kind of organization is SIBA?
SIBA is a public interest incorporated association which supports the foreign business or enterprises inside of Shizuoka Prefecture. We hold business with things like international trade transactions or establish company branch and factory abroad. We will help with personnel placement, subsidies, and provide information. Moreover, we also assist any foreign company when they expand to Shizuoka Prefecture. As a business related to people, SIBA conduct employment placement business with the permission of the Free Employment Placement Business of the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare. Furthermore, in cooperation with universities in the prefecture, we support the employment of foreign students and Japanese students who have studied abroad. It is also jointly operated with the 4 overseas offices in Shizuoka Prefecture. In addition, as overseas bases, we have support desks in 8 different countries: Indonesia, India, Thailand, Vietnam, Myanmar, and Philippines in Asia, as well as the United States and Mexico.
What kind of place is the prefecture of Shizuoka?
It's located in central Japan with easy access to the big markets of Tokyo, Aichi, and Osaka. The World Heritage listed Mount Fuji is also located in Shizuoka Prefecture. Besides, Shizuoka Prefecture is very rich in nature and has many tourist attractions. Please visit once and introduce them to your friends and family.
What are the most produced agricultural and marine products of Shizuoka Prefecture?
Shizuoka is a treasure trove of delicious food like strawberries, wasabi, tea, shirasu, tuna, and sakura shrimp. Some of them are also being exported to your home countries.
What kind of industrial products are manufactured in Shizuoka?
The manufacture of cars, motorcycles, and musical instruments is flourishing especially.
Are there many industries thriving in Shizuoka Prefecture?
Yes, with so many diverse industry, Shizuoka is called the department store of industry.
What kind of companies can be found in Shizuoka?
Honda, Yamaha, Toyota, and Suzuki were all founded in Shizuoka Prefecture.
In which part of Shizuoka Prefecture?
They were founded in the western area around Hamamatsu City. Even now, head office and related factories are located there.
How did they become the companies they are today?
They started as manufacturer of textile weaving machine. Since then, they have expanded to producing motorcycles, cars, and musical instruments. Currently, Honda is even manufacturing small-scale jet airplanes.
Why were those companies all founded in the western region?
The founder of this company are all in possession of victorious spirit for challenge. The western region of Shizuoka is famous for bringing forth such people. The region is also famous for its catchphrase Yaramaika, which translated to "Let's try" in English. This year is the 100th anniversary of Suzuki Motor.
Are such large companies the only ones important to Japan?
Small and medium-sized enterprises (SME) play a very important role in Japan. In fact, 99% of Japan enterprises are SME. Every well-known company is surrounded by a whole corporate ecosystem made of SMEs.
What is a corporate castle town?
Lots of suppliers or large companies gather around those large company head office and factory. They form layer-like structure which can be imagined as a pyramid or as a castle overlooking a town.
What about the automobile industry, for example?
A car is made up of about 30,000 parts, but the well-known car companies do not produce all the parts that are needed for a car. Various materials are processed into parts by smaller companies and large automobile companies assemble them into the complete product.
What are the strong points of SMEs?
SME possesses scale and know-how that other companies cannot replicate. Also, because of the small number of people, employees tend to treat each other like family and look after each other. The small number of people also make it possible that employees have the opportunity to challenge themselves in a wide variety of jobs. Many of the world famous companies today also once started off as SME.
What kind of problems are Japanese companies facing at the moment?
Almost every developed country has the same problems, but Japan is in one of the most difficult situations Shoshi-Koreka society.
What is Shoshi Kureka?
Shoshi is declining birth rate and Koreka is aging population.
In Germany, we have the same problem. How does this problem affect Japan?
It would cause a reduction of labor power and shrinking and changing market.
How are Japanese companies dealing with the situation?
Japanese companies are producing in foreign countries and developing the foreign market. They are establishing foreign base abroad. Globalization is a key word for Japanese companies.
What should we foreign students do in this situation?
You need to continue learning how to adapt to a changing society and business. Please learn the Japanese language honestly. You will have the opportunity to succeed.
Which residential status do foreign students need to start working? I got the status of foreign student when I was accepted at the University of Shizuoka and had to change it to cultural activity for my internship at SIBA.
Usually, it needs to be changed from 留学生 to 技人国. 技人国 stand for 技術、人文知識、国際業務. 技術 is an engineer. 人文知識、国際業務 is a specialist in humanities or international service.
What do we need to consider when we choose a job?
You need to get a job related to your major at university or stable job for your international background and experience.
If a foreign student cannot get a job before the deadline of the residential status expires, how do they respond?
In that case, they can continue job hunting for another 6 months with the status of Tokute Katsudo, which means special activity. Please go to immigration office to have the status changed. It's possible to extend the validity.
Can a foreign student have the same job as a Japanese graduate?
Yes, you can work at any job related to what you learn at university. You are entitled to the same treatment and the same salary a Japanese person will receive.
What about international services?
Job will mainly capitalize on your knowledge and experience as a foreign student. Since April 2019, foreign students who pass the GLPT N1 or score over 480 points on the BJT can work at the same job and can earn the same salary as Japanese staff. For example, working at restaurant serving Japanese customers is not possible. For more information, please take a look at the homepage of Ministry of Justice. Either way, you need to learn the Japanese properly to get a job in Japan.
For example, could a faculty of arts students work at a manufacturing company?
Companies have various functions. Like a human body, there are many different functions and systems. A student of the art can work as an accountant in general management, human resource, and sales.
How about engineering graduates? Can they only work at a manufacturing company?
In order to do technical work, engineering students need to know how the product they are dealing with. They also need to be able to reliably calculate the cost. An engineer who can explain the performance and specification of a product may be able to increase sales.
Is it possible to do the job you want upon first entering the company?
In Japan, companies will first train all their new employees for a period of time when they first enter the company. You will gain more practical experience for a lot of things which will help you reach a higher level of skill. However, recently there has been a trend of preferential hiring of personnel with previous experience and high level skill that a company can immediately make use. It's important to listen carefully to what it is said while visiting a company.
I'm doing my internship at SIBA at the moment, but how does an internship benefit companies and students?
You will be able to get to know each other by working together for a certain period of time. Japan has a proverb similar to the English seeing is believing that applies here.
What do you mean by that?
You will believe something you have seen with your own eye far more easily than something you were told 100 times.
In Germany, an internship can last up to 6 months, like my internship at SIBA at the moment. I heard that internships in Japan are very short.
Internship can last between 1 day to 6 months. The longer the duration of your internship, the more experience you gain for it. A long internship is therefore far more beneficial to finding a job.
Is there anything I should be aware of when taking an internship?
A company has to do things like appoint an instructor and also take care of that you do not get hurt while under their care. As an intern, you will also get to know about some important information about the company and learn about their technology. In other words, accepting an intern comes with various risks for a company. That means the duration your time as an intern, it is important to work together with the company in order to erase those uncertainties.
Can you tell me more about working in Japan?
Until now, students were supposed to come in contact with company during the company information session, attend interviews, and then be offered a job. However, from now on, company will be free to hire graduates throughout the year.
Will students with an irregular graduating time have a disadvantage?
Until now, the rules of job hunting were all under the premise the student will graduate in March. However, once companies are able to hire year-round, if you are skilled and knowledgeable about your major, you will be able to find a job just like everybody else. That is why it is very important to learn Japanese and study well during your time at university.
What is more important, writing your graduation thesis or job hunting?
In Japan, once you begin a third year, job hunting activities tend to be at the center of your attention. However, I think for now, things will be able to return to how they were before, and you will be able to study hard and make the more or it point job hunting.
Is it okay if I postpone job hunting?
International students often have to study harder than the Japanese students, so they tend to start job hunting late. Please consult the International Student Department, Employment Department, your seniors, and your friends as soon as possible. While studying at university, make sure you have a solid career plan and think about what kind of work you want to do. As I said in the beginning, we couldn't hold the exchange party this year, but I would like to inform you about future events. The bus tour to visit various companies is planned for September to October. Exchange party will be held in October at the earliest. It is always possible to consult with us regarding internship free of charge. So feel free to contact us. Please also take a look at SIBA homepage every now and then so you don't miss anything. Thank you for participating in today's web meetings. We will be overjoyed if you come to love Japan and decided to work here. Please take pride in your native country and have confidence in yourself. I think you can have great success in your future. Lastly, due to the spread of COVID-19, the Japanese government has adopted a policy to support foreigners living in Japan. A benefit will be received by foreigners who reside in Japan and have a residential status during 3 months or over, including foreign students. Or in the case of students have lost their part-time job due to COVID-19 and are experiencing financial hardship, please confirm the process and information with your school. This will be all from our side. Thank you for listening and goodbye.